Parkside Lunatic Asylum, or Glenside Hospital as it became known, was built in 1846. It started out as a small building with only 6 rooms. It was inadequate and only operated until the Adelaide Lunatic Asylum was built in 1852 in a section of what is now the Botanic Gardens. Parkside reopened in 1870 and housed people with chronic mental illnesses, including children. More wards were built around it, such as Z Ward for the criminally insane, and then in 1880 the building that was dedicated to the women patients and later on elderly gentlemen. It was this ward, now known as the Elms, that we were invited to investigate. People who were working here were having strange and often frightening experiences, often to do with a child energy. Please remember, this is vintage footage thought to have been lost. It dates from early 2009 and is filmed on an old Hi8 cassette video recorder. This was intended only as a record of the investigation and not with video making in mind. This was my very first visit to the Elms. My second, when I got locked in on my own, coming in part 2, ensured that the Elms will long be remembered as my scariest investigation. And so it was, we had a look around the building. Could it be, whoever it was, thought we could slam that door just that little bit harder? Don't forget to put your thoughts on what you're hearing below in the comments. We love to read them. No, it seems all quite quiet up here now.
Okay.
You getting much down there?
And I just want to know if you're getting any crashing of doors up there.
Ah, now we did hear something earlier. One thing we both found up here is it's hard to breathe, or when we first came up.
We're getting a very cold sensation down here by the bathroom with no other readings, but it has dropped in temperature.
Okay, let's sit quietly then. And again, we're just wondering if there is anybody here, whether you would be kind enough to contact us or appear to us or speak to us. We realise you don't have to. So is there anybody here with us today? And we just heard a knock from the end of the hallway there. Is there anybody there? And I believe a young boy has been heard and seen. Oh, you're joking.
Okay, that was the EMF meter over here. Press the button in.
I haven't touched the button. But what if somebody's...
So you tried pressing the button in and out, then
I
nothing?
haven't, because I was just about to. I'm not touching the button. It's funny, they both go.
Sorry?
It's this. Press the button then. But why wasn't it doing it the whole time before?
I have no idea.
Because we've been using this. They've been on the whole time. I mean, it's got to be the radio.
We'll go closer again.
You're not going to touch the button, though. Because once or twice it went off, I didn't even have a finger on. I mean, here's sort of pressing the finger.
Just saw like a bit of light go underneath your hand area.
Which one?
Your right hand that's held out.
This one.
Yeah.
So it's definitely the button. So it's got to be the radio.
So the button always sets it off.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. But it doesn't explain why it went off twice without the button.
Yeah, true.
But it smells like urine in here. Didn't smell that before. You smell it?
Yeah, what is it?
Didn't smell like that urine in here earlier.
It smells bad. It's not me.
I don't think it's me. It's not the cupboards, is it? No. It smells bad.
At one point it was unusually strong.
Okay, we are getting a strange smell in here. Just wondering if anybody's in here with us. I wonder what this room was used for then. It was at this point that we decided to take a break. It should be remembered that everybody taking part this night were outside, chatting and having a smoke. What you hear next is what was captured on a voice recorder, left on its own, on a chair, in the hallway. And so it was, on coming back in, that Brett decided to do a lone vigil on the staircase.
And these stairs on the middle floor. going to try some EVP work. This is the staircase where supposedly a nun is seen. If there's someone here with me, can you make yourself known? Is there anyone here with me?
Meanwhile, with no video as Brett had it, I went down one of the hallways to take some photographs and sit quietly. I certainly didn't hear what we captured on the audio. It was as we were packing up that we captured probably one of our clearest and saddest EVP.
Chairs in there or something. We want to see if there's anything on camera.
They did indeed take their clothes off before putting them in their rooms. You can only imagine how cold that would have been, especially if you were sick or vulnerable. We finished the night and went home. But my next visit was going to prove to be my scariest and most challenging investigation. Okay, it sounds like moving around. Somebody's moving around down there. Okay, now I'm officially scared. I think it's time to go downstairs. This building is becoming darker and darker.